What is up, everybody? Here with the 53rd shelf of my action movie collection. Starting with Disturbia with Shia LaBeouf. Very solid action thriller movie. DJ Caruso did a great job directing this movie. There was also a great supporting cast with Sarah Romer and David Morse and Carrie-Anne Moss. It is a great thriller movie. You should definitely check this out if you haven't seen it before. Then we have Deja Vu with Denzel Washington, directed by the great Tony Scott. These two always worked really well together. Val Kilmer even did a great job in this movie as well. Jim Caviezel did great. Bruce Greenwood. I mean, just an amazing cast, amazing script, and just very well done. Then we have one of my favorite disaster movies, The Day After Tomorrow, with a great lenticular slip here. Dennis Quaid, Jake Gyllenhaal, directed by Roland Emmerich. I mean, you can do no wrong with a Roland Emmerich disaster movie, so very fun popcorn watch here. Then we have Broken Arrow, directed by John Woo. I love this movie. This is probably my favorite John Travolta and Christian Slater movie right here. These two do so well together on the screen. The soundtrack is fantastic. Just a throwback to what old school action definitely was, for sure. 100% love this movie. Then we have Antitrust with Ryan Felipe. Great young cast. Kind of a dark version of Microsoft in a way. Still very fun watch. Kind of an underrated movie. Definitely worth watching. Then we have The Killing Room. Another very underrated movie. I'm not going to ruin, the ending of this movie. But the cast is phenomenal. If you like Saw, you'll like this movie. Worth checking out. Just for the cast alone. But yeah, it's a twisted movie. Then we have XMen, classic comic book movie. This is the only franchise outside of the MCU that actually does Marvel correctly. And is a fun watch. So yeah, definitely check this one out. Then we have Crimson Tide, another Denzel Washington, Tony Scott collaboration. Fantastic movie. And then you got the great Gene Hackman in there as well. Definitely another one of my favorite go-tos. Tony Scott would definitely be one of my favorite directors of all time, I'd say, as far as his body of work goes. Comment down below what you think of Tony Scott. Then we have The Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton. I thought he did great as Bruce Banner. I kind of wish he hadn't, done his I don't do sequels deal, because, he was a very good, serious actor, and I liked it. So it's a shame what happened here. Then we have Saving Private Ryan with Tom Hanks. Great war movie. One of Steven Spielberg's best movies. The cast is phenomenal. The battle scenes seem so realistic. It's ridiculous. I mean, just for the opening scene alone makes this movie worthwhile. Then we have X-Men 2 United. Again, Fox does a great job with the X-Men franchise here, and this is no different. Great, solid watch if you like comic book movies. Then we have The Bourne Identity with Matt Damon. Solid action flick. Very well done. I got just the other day at a thrift store, I saw the original. I was tempted to pick it up, but they wanted $14 for it, and I wasn't going to pay that much for something I wasn't too sure about. But this one's definitely a fun watch. Then we have Iron Man with Robert Downey Jr., the movie that started it all. Absolutely phenomenal watch. Terrence Howard did a great job. It's a shame what happened with him as well, because I would have liked to have seen what he could have done in the MCU instead of Don Cheadle. But still a very fun movie. Then we have Blackhawk Down, one of Ridley Scott's best movies. Absolutely love this movie. I go back and watch it every year. Definitely going to have to upgrade this to 4K. The cast is phenomenal. The direction's phenomenal. The action's phenomenal. There's nothing bad about this movie. Then we have X-Men 3, The Last Stand. This is when it started to go downhill for X-Men, in my opinion. This was not the best. The previous, definitely nowhere near as good as the previous two, but still a solid watch if you're a comic book fan with the cast. It's still all the same characters you like from the first two. Then we have the Bourne Supremacy. I like the Bourne movies. They seem to get better as they go, and this one was better than the Bourne Identity. So Matt Damon does a great job. So does bringing Paul Greengrass on as the director here for this one. Great choice. Then we have the Sentinel with Michael Douglas and Kiefer Sutherland. Love this movie. These two work really well together. I'm a big fan of Michael Douglas in serious action thriller roles. And this is just a very solid movie. It's kind of like 24 in a way. 24 for the big screen. Oh, this one's sticking. Then I have the Criterion Collection version of The Rock. I absolutely love this movie. One of my favorite Michael Bay movies of all time. Soundtrack is great. I even own the soundtrack because of how good it was. But yeah, I'm definitely going to have to upgrade this. I hope they, I don't know if they have this on 4K yet, but I hope they do. Comment down below if you know if they do or are going to have this on 4K. Then we have X-Men Origins Wolverine. I actually like this movie. A lot of people hated on this movie. I prefer this over Logan myself. I just liked Liev Schreiber did a great job in this movie. The acting was great. It felt a lot like the original 3 X-Men movies. So I like this movie. And then finally we have the Born Ultimatum with Matt Damon. Again, like I said, each one seems to get better and better. This is no different. It's absolutely phenomenal. Joan Allen does a great job in this movie as well, just like she did in the previous one. The addition to her kind of made this series better in my opinion too. But yeah, definitely worth checking out that series if you haven't seen it before. But that will do it for this shelf. If you like content like this, please like and subscribe. Your support is much appreciated. I am also over on Letterboxd. The link to that is in the profile description of this channel. Otherwise, until next time, have a good one, guys.